The deep blue ocean churns. Far below, something massive is on the move. It's Godzilla, and he's invading the lair of another titan, Tiamat. The water boils as they collide in a silent, brutal underwater ballet. There are no roars down here, just the raw force of two gods wrestling in the dark. Godzilla, the shadowy king, is relentless. He overpowers Tiamat, and with his rival defeated, a new opportunity presents itself. Godzilla begins to soak up the immense radiation of the lair, his body becoming a living conduit for the planet's raw energy. His dorsal plates pulse with that familiar, intense blue light, one final surge before everything changes. The scene cuts to the frozen wasteland of the Arctic. Here, Godzilla has built himself a cocoon of ice, hibernating like a slumbering mountain and gathering his strength. Inside that crystalline shell, a wild transformation is happening. The energy he absorbed is rewriting his biology, preparing him for a much bigger fight. Weeks pass. Then, a crack appears in the ice fortress. A strange magenta light pulses from within, shattering the glacial tomb from the inside out. With a massive explosion of ice and steam, Godzilla emerges, and he is not the same. His body is leaner, almost serpentine, built for a terrifying new level of speed and agility. His dorsal plates, once shaped like jagged maple leaves, are now sharp as daggers, glowing with a stunning, violent pink color. He's no longer just a force of nature, he's an evolved weapon. Every inch of him screams lethality. He takes a breath, the Arctic air misting around his glowing form. A king, reborn and radiating power, turns his head. Sensing a challenge from halfway across the world, he knows he has to answer. Reacting to the disturbance Kong is causing in Cairo, Godzilla makes landfall. He moves with a predatory quickness we've never seen before. He's not a walking mountain anymore. He's a charging engine of destruction. He carves a direct path toward the pyramids, a pink comet of atomic fury. Their clash is brief and brutal, a stunning showcase of his new power. He's faster, more aggressive, and his movements are overwhelming. The fight is only cut short by the arrival of a reborn Mothra, whose gentle glow manages to calm the enraged king. An alliance is forged, not with words, but with a shared stare that says they both know what's coming. With his anger now focused on the real threat, Godzilla turns toward the portal to Hollow Earth, and then he does something truly unbelievable. He breaks into a full sprint. The ground shakes as hundreds of thousands of tons of evolved muscle propel him forward. In a truly awesome sight, he leaps headfirst into the shimmering gateway, diving into the world beneath our own. The journey is instant, a vortex of light that drops the evolved king right into the bizarre, zero-gravity landscape of the final battlefield. Godzilla arrives in the alien world of Hollow Earth, his pink glow cutting through the chaos. The battle is already raging. He immediately goes for the Scar King, matching the tyrant ape's speed and cruelty with his own raw, evolved power. The fight is a zero-gravity brawl where up and down don't matter. Godzilla's atomic breath, now a focused beam of searing pink energy, carves through the floating islands, just barely missing his nimble enemy. The fight spills through a portal and into the streets of Rio de Janeiro. As Shimo, under the Scar King's control, begins to unleash a new ice age, Godzilla unleashes the full, unrestrained fury of his evolved form. He starts working with Kong. An alliance that once seemed impossible is now the world's only hope. He blasts Shimo's ice attacks with his pink atomic breath, vaporizing the unnatural frost. The tide turns for good when Suko shatters the crystal controlling Shimo, finally free. The Ice Titan turns on her master, flash freezing the Scar King in an instant tomb of ice. Kong delivers the final shattering blow, and the tyrant's reign is over. And just like that, the battle is won. Godzilla stands tall as the dust settles. He lets out one last authoritative roar that echoes across the recovering city before turning back to the sea. His job is done, for now. The king returns to his rest, curling up inside the ancient walls of the Colosseum in Rome. His pink glow softens to a gentle, rhythmic pulsing. Silent guardian, waiting for the world to need him again.